Hi everyone, it is Elena J. Engel, and today I'm here with video number 14 in the series I'm doing, which is less popular alternatives to the top 100 girl names of the year 2014 in the US, and today I'm going to be talking about names 35 through 31. At number 35 in the US in the year 2014 was the name Leah with this spelling. This is the English form of a Hebrew name that means weary, unfortunately, not a great meaning, and on top of that unfortunate meaning, there is a strong biblical association with this name that is extremely negative. Leah and her sister both marry the same man, but the man loves her sister and doesn't care for her, and it's a really sad story, at least on her part. There are several actresses with this name, such as Leah Remini and Leah Pipes. This is the name of a female werewolf in the Twilight. The first Leah alternative I have is Leah. This is a Greek form of Leah and is of course extremely associated with Princess Leia Organa, or Princess Leia Solo, from these Star Wars films. This was a top 1,000 girl name in 1978 and 1980 and just re-entered in 2007 and is now ranked at 509 and rising. I think a lot of people in years past have found this name unusual because of Star Wars, but people love Star Wars. Leia is a gorgeous name. It has a unique look because it has 3 vowels in a row in it, but people are going to know how to pronounce it because of the film. And I think someone who likes Leah might like Leia because of that similar look and sound. My next Leah alternative I have is Leah with this spelling. This is the Italian form of Leah. There is an actress named Leah Marie Johnson and an anime voiceover actress named Leah Sargent with this spelling. This name would also work as a Mia alternative, which is a top 10 girl name right now. This was in the top 1,000 girl names in 1966 and 1971, re-entered in 1982, and is now ranked at 377. And I think someone who likes Leah spelled L-E-A-H might like Leah with this spelling because they have the same sound, of course. And my last Leah alternative I have is Lena. This is an Arabic name that means palm tree. This is the name of the main character from the Books of Ember series, and there was a young Swedish actress named Lena Leandersson, and Lena Lamont is the name of the main character from Singing in the Rain. This is a name I absolutely adore and could totally use if it worked with my last name. This has been in the top 1,000 girl names most years and is now ranked at 767, and I think someone who likes Leah might like Lena for that similar sound. At number 34 in the year 2014 was the name Anna or Anna. This is a form of Hannah for many, many languages. That means grace. Again, this name can be pronounced either way. In English-speaking countries, it's usually pronounced Anna. In basically every other country, it would be Anna. This is very strongly associated with Princess Anna from Frozen right now, of course. There are many actresses with this name, such as actress Anna Kendrick from Pitch Perfect, Anna Chlumsky from My Girl, Anna Paquin from True Bloods, Anna Popplewell from the Narnia movies, and comedian Anna Faris. This is the name of a prophetess in the book of Luke in the Bible, the name of the lead character from the book Anna Karenina. There's an athlete named Anna Kournikova with this spelling, and of course late Anna Nicole Smith. This has always been within the top 200 girl names in the US, has been the top 100 girl names most years, and was actually a top 10 girl name through the year 1920. I think that this name would be very refreshing in the middle name spot. My first Anna alternative I have is Anna with this spelling. This is the Spanish form of Anna, which means grace again. There's a gorgeous young actress named Ana de Armas, an actress named Ana de la Reguera from the show Jane the Virgin, Mean Girls actress Ana Gasteyer, English actress Ana Mulvey-Ten, and Ugly Betty actress Ana Ortiz. Ana Matronic is the name of one of the singers from the band Scissor Sisters as well. This has been the top 1,000 girl names most years and is now ranked at 222. And I think that someone who likes Anna might like Anna because of the similar look and sound, the same meaning, and because Anna could of course honor an Anna. My next Anna alternative I have is Shanna. This is a feminine form of Sean, which means God's grace. This is a name that actually used to be in my top girl names in the past, and then I realized it was kind of unusable for us because of an association. There is a celebrity named Shanna Mokler. Shanna the She-Devil is the name of a character in the Marvel Comics, and there is a book called Shanna by author Kathleen E. Woodruss and an actress named Shanna Collins. This was on the top 1,000 girl names from 1967 through 1997, but has not been since. And I think someone who likes Anna might like Shanna because of that similar look and sound, and because Shanna could of course honor an Anna. And my last Anna alternative I have is the simple Anne. This is the French form of Hannah, which means grace. This is very strongly associated, at least for me, with the Anne of Green Gables books, the late Anne Frank, There is an actress named Anne Hathaway and two old-time actresses, Anne Baxter and Anne Bancroft, with this name. There's an actress named Anne Hesh, a Princess Anne. This is associated with the tragic Anne Boleyn, author Anne Bronte, photographer Anne Geddes, author Anne Rice, and Anne Sullivan, who is the tutor for Helen Keller. I also really love the Anne Elliot Association, who is the lead character from Jane Austen's Persuasion. This name has always been in the top 1,000 girl names. It was a top 100 girl name from the years 1903 through 1968 and is now ranked at 553. It is at its least popular ranking ever right now and is going down in popularity. This is a name that is extremely overused as a middle name for girls. But definitely be fresher as a first name in 2016. I think someone who likes Anna might like Anne, of course, because of that similar look and sound, the same meaning, and of course Anne could honor an Anna. At number 33 in the year 2014 in the US was the name Samantha. This is an English feminine form of the name Simon, which means he has heard. There is a popular Indian actress / model named Samantha Ruth Prabhu. This is the name of an American Girl doll. There is an English actress named Samantha Morton, actress Samantha Mathis, and Les Mis actress Samantha Barks, who played Eponine in the film. There's also an comedian named Samantha Bee. The actress who played Miss Moneypenny in the Bond movies is named Samantha Bond. Entertainment Tonight has a hostess named Samantha Harris. There is a singer named Samantha Mumba, who was popular when I was a little girl. And there is a character named Samantha in almost every soap opera you watch. This name is also really strongly associated with the main character from the show Bewitched. I have known many Samanthas over the years, and I've even had several close friends named Samantha over the years. And I think this name would be unexpected and fun as a middle name in 2016. It's left the top 100 girl names in the year 1907, re-entered in 1958, and has been a top 100 girl name since 1976. This was actually a top 10 girl name as well from the years 1988 through 2006. My first Samantha alternative I have is Simona. This is a feminine form of Simon, which means he has heard. Simona Halep is the name of a Romanian tennis player, and Simona Ventura is the name of a popular Italian TV show host. This name has never been in the top 1,000 girl names in the US, and I think it is absolutely beautiful, and I love that she could go by Mona as a nickname. And I think that someone who likes Samantha might like Simona because of the similar sound, the same meaning, and Simona could honor a Samantha. My next Samantha alternative I have is Samara. This is a Hebrew name that means protected. This is strongly associated with the horror film The Ring. Samara Morgan is the name of the little evil villain in it, but believe it or not, that actually makes me love this name because I love that movie and I love the actress who played her. There's an Australian actress named Samara Weaving. Samara is the name of a type of fruit, and Samara Ash is the name of one of the little girls on Toddlers and Tiaras. This first entered the top 1,000 girl names in 1997 and is currently rated at 631. This is a name that I would totally name my own little girl if my husband would ever like it, and I actually have a couple of classmates that have little girls named Samara. I think someone who likes Samantha might like Samara because they are both three-syllable names that begin with S and end in A and can go by Sam or Sammy as nicknames. And my last Samantha alternative is the beautiful but rare Melantha. This is a Greek name that means dark flower. I love that meaning. There's an actress named Melantha Blackthorn, but again, this is extremely rare, and I think this would work great as a Melanie alternative as well. And I think someone who likes Samantha might like Melantha for that similar sound. At number 32 in the year 2014 in the US was the name Zoe with this spelling. This is a Greek name that means life. There are actually two spellings of Zoe in the top 100 right now, and even more within the top 1,000. So this is a wildly popular name for little girls right now, and I don't think people realize that because they see Z at the beginning and they think Z's are unique, and they are unique, but the name Zoe is not right now. I strongly associate this with the gorgeous actress Zoe Saldana. There is actress Zoe Kravitz, who is the daughter of Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet, and rising actresses Zoe Lister-Jones and Zoe Kazan. Zoe is the name of a Sesame Street character, of course, and there are Zoes in tons of TV shows that are out right now, such as Firefly, Heart of Dixie, and House of Cards. Zoe Sugg is the name of a very popular and successful YouTube star who goes by the name Zoella on YouTube. This has been in the top 1,000 girl names most years, has been in the top 100 girl names since the year 2000. I think Zoe would be very fresh and sweet as a middle name for babies born in 2016. My first Zoe alternative I have is Zuri. This is a Kiswahili name that means good and beautiful. I love that so much. Zuri Ross is the name of a character from the Disney show Jessie, and Zuri Marley is the name of the daughter of Ziggy Marley, who is the son of Bob Marley. This first entered the top 1,000 girl names in the year 2010 and is now ranked at 475 and rising quickly in popularity, which makes me so so excited because I think this name is absolutely wonderful. And I think someone who likes Zoe might like Zuri because of that similar sound and because they're both Z names. My next Zoe alternative I have is Zora. This is a Slavic name that means dawn. I absolutely love that. I think a lot of people will think of the author Zora Neale Hurston with this name. Zora Lancaster is the name of one of the characters in Sunny with a Chance, which is a Disney show. This is the name of a character from the show Grey's Anatomy. The main character adopts a little girl and names her Zora, and actor Eddie Murphy has a daughter named Zora. This was in the top 1,000 names through 1941, but hasn't been since then. I absolutely love this name and I would love to see it used more. And I think that someone who likes Zoe might like Zora because they're both two-syllable Z names, and I actually think Zora could go by Zoe as a nickname. And my last Zoe alternative I have is Zia. This is an Arabic name that means splendor. I really like that meaning. The sequel to the classic children's book Island of the Blue Dolphin is actually called Zia. This is the name of a Native American tribe, and Zia Rashid is the name of one of the characters from the Kane Chronicles by Rick Riordan. I also think this would work great as a Mia alternative since Mia is a top 10 girl name right now. And I think someone who likes Zoe might like Zia because they're both three-letter names that begin with a Z. And my last name for this video at number 31 in the year 2014 was the name Aria. This is an English name that means an operatic melody, and it comes from the Italian word for air. I have met loads of little Arias. I remember a friend had an Aria about like 5 years ago, and when she heard the next year that it entered the top 1,000 girl names, she was absolutely shocked. I think people a lot of times choose this name because they love the musical association. They think, oh, this is a musical word, it'll be rare as a name. It's definitely not rare as a name. And I think that using rare, beautiful words as names is such a lovely concept. There's a child actress named Aria Wallace, a French pop singer named Aria Crescendo, and of course I think this name has become super popular because of the character Aria Montgomery from Pretty Little Liars. This first entered the top 1,000 girl names in the year 2000 and has been a top 100 girl name since 2012 and is definitely rising in popularity. My first Aria alternative I have is Ariella. This is a feminine form of the name Ariel, which means Lion of God, really great meaning. Actress Halle Berry has a daughter whose middle name is Ariella, and I definitely associate it with her. She's a beautiful little girl. And there's a Brazilian actress named Ariela Massoudi, and I think someone who likes Aria might like Ariella because Ariella could go by Aria as a nickname. My next Aria alternative I have is Sonata. This is an English name that means a composition of 2 or 3 instruments. I think a lot of people will associate this with Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. I absolutely love that. This is the name of a vehicle, and this is the name of the mom of the main character from the children's show from the 90s called Allegra's Window. I think someone who likes Aria might like Sonata because they're both 3-syllable musical related names. And my last Aria alternative I have is Daria. This is a Persian name that means the sea. Daria Morgendorffer is the main character from the MTV animated show